Hello ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Sorry for the delay, but as I mentioned on the chat, I've just entered my home a few minutes ago, coming back from Turkey, so you can see I'm not totally fresh tonight after such a long journey. So I left Turkey at 3:45, that was the departure of local time, and here I am in Poland, landing around 6 p.m. 2 hours ago, but after that, passport control, collecting the luggage, and traveling from the airport to my home, it turned out that I came just a few minutes before 8 p.m., so that was my hope that I will be able to run this stream normally from the very beginning. It was not possible. And I can already apologize you if I will be a bit tired, which is of course possible. I'll try to turn on the comments. Let's see if it works. YouTube, retrieving YouTube streams, here it is. And of course we have Checkers Online TV on Twitch, on and on. So, last time we saw each other during the event of 10 days live streaming. Then there was a short break because the day after the finish ended on 15th of September. I had to rest a little one day after the live stream event. And next week I was already in Turkey and it was not possible to stream using the internet from the hotel, despite the fact they charge for everything there. But I recorded some videos and you could find them already on Checkers TV YouTube channel, so perhaps you know how the tournament looked like, because I was there at the tournament, World Championship of People with Disabilities, so it's a very motivating story, actually many stories. People from Lithuania, from Poland, from Ukraine, the big team from Ukraine, for example, from Germany, that you can play checkers despite the problems that you have. And those are the disabilities like partially sighted people, like blind people, like deaf people, or locomotor disabilities. And still, you can play, you can cheer, you can take all the advantages that that game gives you. So that's extremely beautiful story. Okay, let me view this maybe here, but you don't write anything as I see, or maybe it works already from this moment. I don't know. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, so let's hit the play button. Yep, why not? 1 hour 60 minutes. What? Only 111 players playing at this moment? What is going on here? Where are the numbers? Because we used to have over 500 players. I've told you already about players from Ukraine. Here I have the first opponent of the evening. From Ukraine. 1245. Okay, and then that guy exchanges on the main diagonal. You know that I love this opening. It's quite easy to play. I turned the volume a bit up to have the good sound for you. Now definitely I'm going that way to surround my opponent. Oh, I don't feel like this exchange can be good, to be honest. Of course, I could make some traps by playing here, but it doesn't work at this moment, so just wait. This move was good, or this move I think was good as well. Maybe this one even was better, a bit flexible, looking from the strategical point of view. But who knows, we'll see. Right now, at this moment, Polish Championship are being played in Osowa, near Lututów. And I don't know what results of the games were today. I'll see it later. So my opponent decides to go with many pieces to the side. It's not a good option. It's not a good choice, because then, after a few moves, you will see that those checkers are not playing well, are not positioned well, and are not allowing my opponent to go further, and he loses all the moves on going to the corner to leave the pieces on the squares from where those pieces will not be playing. And now I can set a brilliant trap. Very simple, but if your opponent plays with this move, there is a huge chance that he will continue and play this move. That's right. And for that move, I prepare the combination. So that's the best way to connect the tactic and the strategy. If you can predict your opponent's next move and set some trap for that, that's a perfect option. And now I'm one square from the king and probably will make this king on the next move. So this is winning position, of course. Here I go, here I go. Oh, another combination. Quite a simple one. 1 for 2 using the king. Okie dokie, I can play here. Now I can, but it's not the best option for me to attack 2 pieces, because that way my opponent would have the possibility of using the sticky move, going to the king, and that would prolong this game, which I don't want. But now this king works perfectly, cutting the off the way of the all pieces. Thank you. It may be that way. Maybe I'll turn some music on. It's been a while since I used it. Maybe I will. Okay, let's finish the game that way. Of course, going here, not to let my opponent to go to the king, and here I have the first 2 points, and immediately my place is number 27. The leader has 12 points already, after playing 18 minutes. Nice. France. Not many times during such arenas I can play against French players, and this one has over 5,000 victories. Ooh. Monsieur France. Okay, and his ELO is 1830, come on, so this guy knows how to play. I'll go for this line. Maybe I can expect something like that, but then that not possible will be. My exhaustment slowly works, I think. So this is the move that I predicted, and now he can't play here and here because I set this trap 1 for 3. That would not work, but he takes after my capture, so it works actually. And this is losing already, I think, because I lock the position. And despite probably you want to play that move, I will sacrifice 1 take 2 to the king. So at this level, such a simple mistake. Actually, he is losing after 4th move of the game. Quite fast. I expected more from this player. Probably he will destroy my king, but still I probably will have 1 piece more. Or maybe somehow I can prevent him from destroying the king. But how? Maybe this multiple exchange will work? Will it work somehow? This works fine for me, I guess. After that, what I have is even nicer exchange, which is this one. I sacrifice 2, giving my opponent the majority capture rule. He must take 2, I take this one, and I will take this one as well. So that way I will exchange 2 for 2, but I will open a bit this line, where my king was trapped a bit. Yeah. And now going here, for example. Moving my king to a little more active square that way. So it works, probably. There are some trapping possibilities set by my opponent. I can make this move, I think. Okay, just to speed this game a little, speed it up. I'll sacrifice 2 for 2, which way to take? Maybe this one. Maybe this one is good. He surrenders, so I have 4 points and I can look for another opponent. The tempo is not the best one, as I started with some delay, but still it's not good. It's not that bad. Poland. So will that be the nickname that I know? This Koi, maybe? I must remind myself the nicknames. User 8, 1301, okay. So again I start with the central c3 d4. And what will you show me? The same opening that I did have in the last game. Okay, this is different. In the last game my opponent decided to play to the edge directly, and now my opponent also goes to the edge, but using an exchange. Okay. Okay, I'll make this attack and see what happens. Will you? You don't have a nice tempo to let me exchange it, just 1 for 1. And if you will block it, then maybe my locking position will be good. But no, my opponent gives me 2 pieces for free. Did I deserve it? The third one? Maybe we are playing the anti-drafts and I don't know what actually we are playing about. Yeah, I get so many pieces for free, it's strange. Maybe it is like my opponent is playing anti-drafts and thinks, haha, I'm beating him. I'm beating the streamer guy. This move expected? No, this one. But definitely this one will be played. And now this one, finally. Oh, okay. So he surprised me. Your opponent offers a draw. Let's analyze all the possibilities. Well, after a long analyze I rejected, but after a long analyze he disconnected. You know already that that's the behavior I don't like, because it takes 30 seconds away from the streaming, from the playing, because stream goes on. Next game, 6 points, 12th place. Maybe I'll chase the leader. He still has only 12 points? Did I say it correctly? Don't even know. Bad luck, impossible. But why is not so many people playing tonight? That was because of some break or after this event? Because during the event we've had every evening over 1,000 players, or around 1,000 players. So what's the reason of having only around 100 in this arena? I don't know that. What's going on? Second time in a row? It has never happened to me in this arena. Brazil. Everyone was playing the game, probably at the moment. Or other players were mates to other ones. This Brazilian guy, 1725 victories, 1821 elo, okay. That sounds challenging. That sounds really challenging. Oh, very nice opening. Very nice opening, the one I don't see often. So I try to be surrounding one, as I used to in such positions. Quite interesting, you know? I don't know what it brings, honestly. He knows he must move forward to gain some extra moves from behind. I'll lock it. What the heck, we'll see what happens. Disconnected? Don't be disconnected, it's quite an interesting game. I want to play it. Okay, so... exchanges brought into the game. Kinda pushed me to do it. But I think that I have quite a good line here. If he wants to retake this piece playing here. And that's my line. Using the majority capture rule. 2 for 2, leaving my piece here on a very active square. So right now we have 6 pieces against 6 pieces. But I think that my amigo has some serious problems here. This is expected, of course, and expected is that he can play it here, building the column and making the threat, but I will sacrifice one piece and go to the king. What the heck? Why I forgot about him going to the king? I totally forgot about this move. I must sacrifice one piece. Oopsie, oopsie. Totally forgot about it. I thought I'm going for a victory, but not this time probably. So I must try to defend a draw in this game, having one piece less. So that way I'm forcing my opponent to play here, probably. Or maybe he will make a surprise for me and play here, 1 for 4. It's impossible, probably. Yeah. Problems, serious problems. It's a lost position already, I think. Why I forgot in this variation about this move? It's a very simple move. I don't know. I honestly do not know. Maybe it was good to let him make this exchange. It's a last position, nothing you can do. Nothing you can do, total eclipse of the heart, or maybe he will play something like that. Of course he will exchange. And after such move, for example, such move or another move, I just surrender. Good game. Good game. I lost in a very simple way. It happens, of course. Not game. Next game. Row 19 points. Okay, so it's for a moment I did have a vision that I'm able to chase the leaders, but actually you can see it's not possible. Probably. But the hope dies as last one. Oh. Sparkling water. After spending 10 days in a hotel, offers a draw? No, I don't play for anything. After spending, this user too. There was a time that I offered to draw him and he rejected probably during the event. So after spending over 10 days in the hotel with the water, not non-sparkling water, oh, this one tastes great right now. Totally. Totally. Too many pieces on one side you have, I think. I'll try to use it. I'll try to do it, but how? Building this column and making these threads is a really nice idea of my opponent. But I thought that he will be more patient and will try to maybe not think, but just to wait a little bit more. Well, actually it's not a good move, it's not a bad move. Pardon. Oh, my ears after the flight. Oh, it's painful. Yawning after the flight when your ears are just stuck. He's going for this variation, you say? Looks logical, but I have a nice counterplay. Because he sacrificed 2 pieces and took 1, and he thinks, probably, that he will sacrifice another one, take 2. But to prevent him from doing that, I can sacrifice by myself 1 and second piece and take 2. And right now, in this position, 5 against 5, this one is really important. Of course, my opponent can exchange it, probably must do it. But after this exchange, I will be able to play here and will have another very important central square under control. And now, if he is not exchanging that, I'm making the second defense, because here I have, for example, this one, after this attack, this one. So I think this piece, c5, pardon, I mean this one can be the decisive one in this game. For example, now after this attack I prepared this simple little combination, 2 for 2 with a breakthrough to a king. In many games it worked. Hey, come on, I have 1 piece more? Where did I get it? I didn't even know that I have 1 piece more. Oh, that's right, because he sacrificed 2 and took 1 only. Okay. That means that game is decided, of course. I didn't know that I have 1 piece more after that. Thank you very much. 8 points. Oops. Where is my gameplay screen? Another Brazilian opponent, 1506, 216 games, victories 216. Okay. Let's try to lock this center. Let's try to lock it and see how my opponent reacts. That's a losing move, I think, you know? Because I play here, and my opponent has one more move to make, but then this exchange is not working because I have 1 for 2. And I win at least a piece in this variation. Here it goes. 1 for 2. And probably a break for as well. So that was very not irresponsible. Okay, then not. That was very irresponsible from my opponent's side to play this opening. Sacrificing 3 pieces for 1, so I have 3 more right now. It's 5 against 8. Yep, that's right. 5 pieces against 8 pieces, so everyone could be able to win it, of course. Oh. Having so many pieces more, you just wait for your opponent until he runs out of moves and simply win the game. That's that easy. Oh, here too I have. Ten points on my account after this one loss. Other games go quite easy. Poland. Who will that be? Dilerek maybe. Ha, Dilerek. Powodzenia, siemanko Dilerek. Kupę czasu, żeśmy się nie widzieli i nie grali. No siema, siema. Przynajmniej dzięki tobie wiem, że wyświetlanie komentarzy działa. Mogę to sprawdzić, przetestować. Parę razy żeśmy grali ten debiut. No to zobaczmy. Zobaczmy, jak to pójdzie. Powiem sobie na spokojnie, muszę skoczyć do łazienki, nos wyczyścić. Be right back. O. To się nie miało wydarzyć. z telefonem do gierki. Upot. Nos musiałem wyczyścić, bo się okazało, że większość z nas złapała jakieś przeziębienie w tej Turcji. Nic sympatycznego. Inna flora bakteryjna i łatwo coś podłapać. So this game against permanent viewer of the channel that I play many games against him is so far quite interesting. I will try to use those undeveloped pieces on the wing. Now not to allow my opponent to go to the outpost after this capture. Of course I will take it here, that way. And that way as well, I am preparing some combination, actually 2 different combinations. Now this move is not possible, as well as this move is not possible. So only move possible for Direk is this one, that's right. So not to allow him once again to go to this outpost, perhaps it's good for me to exchange it back. Perhaps this. Perhaps it is the option to play that way. And what after this attack? I can even sacrifice a piece, I think, to win this game. But it's not necessary. But you know what? It will look very nice. It will be example of a very nice gameplay, and that's the reason why I'll do it. I'll do this sacrifice showing you that 5 pieces can beat 6 pieces of my opponent, because I lock those pieces in a very good way, and after this exit I make 1 for 2, but I take in that direction, having open way to a king. That's a really nice way of winning it. If you want, you can take my king, it doesn't change anything. Yeah, really nice. Ładna partia, no ale to poświęcenie mi całkiem ładnie wyszło w tej partii. Przyznasz chyba, dealerek, co? Za dużo żeś pionków uzbierał na tej swojej lewej stronie. Zdecydowanie za dużo. Okay, 211 players, a bit more. Dobra partia, dzięki. Ja też tobie dziękuję. Musisz trochę podpracować nad tym debiutem, wiesz? CD4 i DE5 i FE5, bo tam trochę pozycyjnie, myślę, to można lepiej zagrać. A tak często wybierasz ten debiucik, to tam widać, że jakieś oczekiwania, jakąś praktykę masz. Kwestia to ubrać po prostu dobre ruchy. Azerbaijan do we have here? 1 victory and elo of... Okay, international rules. 8x8, 92 victories, 1471 elo. Okay. A no tak, a no właśnie tak, no trzeba tam praktyki trochę... Oh, it's his move. Okay, going to the outpost, attacking the center. Will I have the possibility of making one of my most favorite combinations in the game? In such openings? So this move is a mistake. But other moves are just like playable. Like this one, for example. Lubię ten debiut, dzięki za radę będę go ulepszał bardziej. No na pewno musisz uważać na to, żebyś sobie tam za dużo pionków nie zostawił na jednej stronie, żeby nie było tych opcji związania. No i w ogóle generalnie to jest debiut, po którym ty masz bardzo trudną grę czarnymi, wiesz? Taką jedyną. Tak jak mi to kiedyś Bartek Maniecki mówił, jak on analizował te pozycje w programie w Kalisto, to od razu, od ręki masz tam 0,3 straty w pozycji. To znaczy, że musisz grać jedyne ruchy, a i tak dostaniesz ciężką pozycję do gry. Więc ja na twoim miejscu bym pomyślał w ogóle nad zmianą repertuaru i poszukaniem jakiegoś innego debiutu. Bo w tym to jest po prostu łatwa gra. Jeżeli ktoś ma chociaż trochę pojęcia o grze pozycyjnej, no to przeciwko tobie będzie się tej osobie łatwo grało. I zobacz, jak ładnie kolejny przeciwnik związany. I pionek straty już mojego oponenta. Another time I lock my opponent well, and you can see already that he is losing a piece. Now he is probably hoping that I will play with this piece forward. Then he would have the possibility of sacrificing 2, using the majority and winning the game even, maybe. But, my dear opponent, I will not play there. I'll play here. That brings some problems to your position. Because what would you like to play now? Ooh, that way I get more than one piece. 14 points it is. Da się nim wygrać, ale ciężko. Znaczy wiesz, że go z książki się nauczyłem, raczej tam go pisują dobrze. Z jakiej książki się uczyłeś? Bo ja naprawdę nie powiem. Czyli jestem na przegrany już na -3, czaję. No tak, ten debiut jest lipa, no. Generalnie jest lipa. -0,3, tak? Czyli 1/3 pionkę, jak gdybyś miał na stracie. Bardziej coś debiutu na środek muszę poszukać, pouczyć się. No koniecznie w ten sposób. Tutaj dużo przyszłości nie znajdziesz, kolego. Zagram chyba ostatnią gierkę dzisiaj. That will be probably my last game. Just exhaustment is too big after this 11-day trip and flying today back to Warsaw from Turkey. And 1 hour streams are best ones, I think. And what is more, I thought it was Turkey for a moment. What is more, I'm going to stream much more. Not only on this channel, but on Checkers TV as well. I'm going to stream much more, because finally I have less and less duties and I can focus more on drafts. And that's my plan of working, of building this community around those channels, to bring you more content. Mam w planach streamować więcej i na tym kanale, i na kanale Checkers TV, moi drodzy, pojawić się powinno więcej treści. Wreszcie trochę odciążony z obowiązków różnych typu, wiadomo, Polski Związek Warcabowy. Mam taki plan, żeby tego kontentu kreować, dostarczać więcej i więcej. Tak jak się to dzieje na kanałach, tam jest tych treści dużo. Czy to teraz ja się nie dałem związać? Isn't it me now locked? Not yet. Not yet. Still I have this move to play. Yeah, probably only choice for my opponents. But I'm locking him again. So I think this lock works fine for me. Or maybe there is, yeah, that's right, a very smart exchange that way. Because I can't make it 1-4-2, because then my opponent will make 1-4-2. But what I can do is this move, exchange back, and try to attack it on the next move. That sounds like a good plan. So he must cover the gap, probably. Okay, there is no way to win it, perhaps. At least not immediately. But in long-term plan I have much better position, because those pieces are not working. Because he can't make this, or she, this very important exchange through the main diagonal. And I can just move forward. Okay. Then I think I'm making this breakthrough, going to the king. You see, those pieces stand here, not moving, not going anywhere. And I have just simple plan of going forward and turning one piece into a king. Even though my opponent would make an exchange, I would go to this square and make an exchange again. So that was the winning plan. Strategical plan, which is really nice. It's always nice to win in a strategical way. Two pieces, I'll take it. W niedzielę coś grały dziewczyny, jak im poszło, bo nie śledziłem tego. No ja też jeszcze nie śledziłem w pełni. No zaczęły się Mistrzostwa Polski. Na warcaby.pl na wyniki można zobaczyć co i jak. Też jeszcze nie śledziłem dealerek. Uh, 16 points, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen, so I won 8 games and lost 1. And I think that will be just enough for today. That will be enough for this stream because I'm barely alive. What probably you can see and feel during such streams. Follow the channels, Checkers Online TV of course, and Checkers TV on YouTube, because as I promised, more and more live stream content, and not only live stream content, will be published by me, because now just after coming back from Turkey I'm totally free, I don't have another duties, I can fully focus on my drafts projects, and I hope it will be something interesting for you. Meanwhile, thank you very much for playing together tonight. Don't forget to play in this application provided by CC Games, Checkers Online or Clash of Kings if you want to try some checkers, some chess, not only checkers. And I hope to see you online there, and also during other streams and other live video contents that I will be preparing for you. Thank you very much, dziękuję bardzo za oglądanie. Pamiętajcie śledzić Checkers Online TV na Twitchu i na Checkers TV na YouTubie, bo planuję w najbliższym czasie robić więcej kontentu. Na dzisiaj wystarczy, bo jestem po prostu styrany niesamowicie tą podróżą, chyba to pewnie widać i czuć. Dziękuję za grę, życzę wam wszystkim miłego wieczoru. Thank you for playing, have a good evening, a good week, because it has started already on Monday, and see you on another one. Bye, bye.